just been asking myself, I don't know if it's because of my age or because of like just how I feel right now, but I've just been asking myself, what do I want out of life? The music is so dramatic, but I just been asking myself what I want out of life, and I've been really thinking about it hard, like cars, clothes, money, shoes, careers, family. I just been thinking about all the things that everybody thinks about in their life, like what path do I want to go down? And it's strange because the trajectory in which I see my life and the path in which I see my life is very different from the life I said I wanted growing up. It's not that different. Well, because there was a life I wanted when I was a kid, pre-brainwashing. So the life I wanted when I was a kid, before I got brainwashed, was a life in entertainment and music, and specifically music. It was me. I always saw myself doing something with music, but the brainwashing happened. So I wanted that traditional life. I wanted to be white. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to even go to college. That was something I wanted to do. I just had a very rigid way that I wanted the white picket. I wanted the white picket fence. Okay, I wanted the white picket fence. And now that I have honestly let go of all of that, like deconstructed all of that, like the patriarchy and monogamy and sexuality and capitalism and the economy and economics and now that I've gotten through all of those walls that have been set up in my head, I'm kind of left with like, okay, so now what? So now that you have taken all of these things off the pedestal, what the fuck do you want? What do you want to do? Like, not even what do you want to do? I know what I want to do, but what do I really want out of life? Like, I'm asking in a much deeper sense. Like, I see my path. I know my path. I'm grateful for my path. I'm grateful that I could find it and be honest enough with myself to pursue it. But outside of that, outside of success, both monetary and physical, what do I really want? And when I really stop and ask myself what I want, I just want peace. I just want to not walk on eggshells. I just want to not feel like something bad is gonna happen. I just want to be able to like walk around and chill, like just vibe. And don't get me wrong, I do vibe. I vibe. I chill, but we all have an internal, clock that sometimes ticks on a different speed than what we show externally. So, yes, I be chilling, yes, I be vibing, yes, I love myself, but there's still, like, I just always feel like I'm waiting on something to drop. I'm always waiting on something bad to happen or something to go wrong. And even as I sit and talk about it, I kind of do remember when I started feeling that way as a kid, because it's not a natural feeling. It's not a natural feeling. It's definitely a feeling that was put onto me that I accepted. I do remember a life before waiting for the other shoe to drop. I do remember a life before feeling like this ain't gonna work, so that's really what I want. Like, I want to get back to that. I want to get back to feeling like peace and feeling happy and being in the moment transformation is gonna happen. Not caring. Oh my God, that's another one. I don't want to care. 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 I'm over caring. I'm so tired of caring. I don't care. Like, but I do care. I do care. But I don't want to care. You know. And I don't want to get rid of care completely because care, you know, it protects us. But excessive care just turns into anxiety, literally. The caring excessively just turns into anxiety. Once you start caring about shit that you can't change, don't matter, and it's just anxiety. So that's something I really want in my life. I want to stop caring. I want to stop caring. Oh my God, I don't care. I want to stop caring. I want to stop caring. I want to care less about everything. Everything. I want to care less about myself in that sense. Not too much. But child, it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go down here. Okay, give me a snack. I've been eyeing a couple things. Give me a snack and get on the streetcar and go get me some food, some actual food. And